Hey, what's going on, everybody? This video is for my Power Ranger movie review. Now, I went and saw it on Tuesday. This video is getting put up late. I was gonna do one right away, but I didn't really get the chance to. But here it goes. So, my thoughts on the new Power Ranger movie. Now, if you're a real fan of the Power Ranger movie, or Power Rangers in general, like I was as a kid, I gotta say that this movie was pretty mediocre to me. And my reasons for that is because, one, um, as much as it was kind of like an origin story, a reboot to the series, to the original, I found that they had some potential in a couple areas, but they failed to deliver in a lot of the areas to me. Well, they first did a little backstory on Zordon and found out that he was a Red Ranger back in the prehistoric days, 65 million years ago. And then also, you come to find out that this isn't really a big spoiler, but they show at the beginning the Green Ranger. And if you've seen the trailers, you kind of see Rita having green stuff, and like you see her staff have green power coin and stuff. Well, it comes to find out that she was the Green Ranger in that same time as Zordon, but she was evil. So let's get started first. And then, okay, so 65 million years ago, this random teenagers that are juvenile delinquents, instead of like how in the show, they were already martial artists, kind of, and already knew that stuff. Well, they were kind of troublemakers in high school. They might have been that in the original series, but I don't really remember. But if they were, that's pretty similar. But if they weren't, it's a little done differently. I did enjoy the acting. The actors in this movie were pretty spot on and pretty good, and they were outstanding. The suits were kind of, I don't know. I didn't really feel the suits that much. The morphers, they didn't really have any real morphers. Took them forever to actually morph into it. And Krispy Kreme is in it. I guess they're a big sponsor in this movie. They must have paid a lot to be in it. Which I kind of found kind of corny at some point, because they had some jokes about it. But, I mean, it was whatever, but so I kind of get that this is an introduction for new people to the series, so it kind of went more in depth with the characters, I guess. I mean, the wasn't that much action scenes, where they fight, but the actors were good. The costume design, though, I think in the next one, if there'll be another one, they should change the design of the outfits. They weren't that great. And the same could be said with the Zords. The only one to me that standed out was the T-Rex, the Red Ranger Zord. That one was pretty dope, pretty cool. The pterodactyl to me was kind of alright, and the other ones were, I don't know, not that great. Like, I couldn't even tell at first that the yellow was the saber-tooth, because it did not look like it. And then also, at first I thought the Black Ranger was a frog, which I know in the series he gets one, like later on they get the frog. But it's supposed to be the Mastodon, and to me it did not really look like a Mastodon, and so I was kind of like disappointed with the looks. And then also I was kind of disappointed, every now and then you were hoping for the theme song to come in. You get to hear it when the Zords are running towards where the Rangers are, and when they get called. They don't really get called, they just show up. The theme plays, but it only plays for like 2 seconds. So you're like thinking, oh, yeah, epic thing about to happen. And then you're disappointed 2 seconds later because it's like this, not that long. Zordon was played by Bryan Cranston. He did decent. Alpha 5 was actually pretty cool. I didn't know about him before. And then, then they fight. Rita was alright. She was a younger version. Elizabeth Olsen, I think, was her. And then, I forget. And then, the putties were kind of dumb. They weren't real putties either, they were like more like rock golem type people. And they were not that great. I don't want to see Power Rangers fighting rocks. Hitting the rocks, elbowing them and stuff. I don't really want to see that. That wasn't that good. Another thing that wasn't that great looking was Goldar. If you've seen the original, you know who Goldar is and what he looks like with the gold armor and stuff. Well, this one he's completely made out of gold, and I just was not feeling that. He did not look that great. He looked kind of dumb. So, overall, I thought the story was kind of okay. The acting was pretty good. The Zords were not very good. Only one that was real good was the T-Rex to me. And when they transformed, combined into the Megazord thing, that looked like a rip off the Optimus Prime without the colors, without looking like Trump. And it looked dumb to me. I think in the next one, they need to change the design of it because it did not look that good. I know it was like 2 hours and something. It was enough time to fill in to kind of go in more detail about the characters, which I believe they did, and maybe that was their intention. But the fight scenes, you would think you would have an epic fight, but it really didn't even last that long. They weren't that long. And then also, when, they asked about the, something, Rita's inside of a Krispy Kreme eating a donut, and, well, the Power Rangers are fighting Goldar, and, yeah, they did stuff to set up a sequel, and I heard they were going to do 5 movies. Part of it, I guess, confirmed, or what they plan to do. Who knows if they'll do that many? We'll have to see. But I'll give this movie like a 4 out of 10. It was good acting. A couple good things with the Zord. Mainly just the T-Rex. The Pterodactyl was okay. But the other ones were not that great. The Megazord was not that great. Goldar was not that great looking. Rita did okay. Yeah, I would go say and see it if you want. You're a Power Ranger fan, go see it. Or you just want to check it out for yourself, go see it. But will I see it again? Probably not. Not worth going to see again. But I hope in the sequel that they actually have more badass fighting, more action, and make it look more like movie. But if you want, check it out. If not, you don't have to. There's my rating, 4 out of 10. You guys might like it better than me. You guys might hate it worse than me. I mean, I thought it was alright. But I think a lot more negatives outweigh the positives. And that is why I'm going with 4 out of 10. It had potential to be something really good. I thought maybe they had a hope. I kind of went in with no expectations though, because I know it's hard to follow the original. But I mean, when they do fight, it is pretty badass, except it's just not that long. But yeah, hopefully in the next one they do more badass stuff, and hopefully they change the designs of the characters' outfits, because they don't look that good. But overall and all, there were some positives, but there was a lot more negatives. So, yeah, there you have it. Like, subscribe, share, comment your opinions, comment your thoughts. If you agreed with me that it wasn't that great, or if you thought it was real good or worse, give me your rating if you would rate it out of 10. And I hope to see you all soon on my next review I will do, which I believe will be Fast and Furious 8. Will be my next movie reviews. And hope you all have a nice day. And see y'all later.